Hey, what's up, everybody? This is mental performance coach Jay Hollingshed. Not just a mental performance coach, your mental performance coach, Jay Hollingshed. Thank you for tuning in once again. And this is day 24. Day 24 of our series, 7 Pillars of Mental Performance in 365 Days. Now, it's Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday's pillar is always and will always be pillar number 3. Pillar number 3 is focus and concentration. Focus and concentration. Now, I got to start off with the definitions of focus and concentration just to kind of give you a definition of what it is and kind of enlighten you on some common misconceptions. First of all, focus and concentration. 2 different things. They're not the same thing. A lot of people use the words interchangeably, but they are not the same thing. First of all, focus is fixing your eyes in a certain direction or on a certain object, person, place, or thing. You're fixing your eyes on something that's very specific and in particular. Now, concentrating is when you bring in your 5 senses, when you start to bring in, you want to visualize what you are focusing on. You want to smell what you're focusing on. You want to be able to feel what you're focusing on. If what you're focusing on has an emotional attachment to you, then you can feel something, an energy or feel a flow with that particular attachment, particular object you're focusing on. Now, give you some examples of that. To focus, I can say that I'm focusing in the direction of a forest. Focusing is fixing my physical eyes on an object. So I'm focusing on a forest, but I'm concentrating on a tree that's in that forest. Another example, I'm focusing on a basketball. I'm looking at it. It's right here, smack in my face. I can't miss it. I'm focusing on a basketball. However, I'm concentrating on the words or the writing of the writing on the basketball. It can say Wilson or Spalding, inflate to so many ounces or pounds or whatever. I'm focusing on the words, concentrating on the words of the basketball. So that's the difference in focus and concentration. 2 different things, however, they are related, very closely related. I can't even say distant cousins. They're like brothers, a big brother and a little brother, being that one you have to do first before the other. You have to focus before you concentrate. Now, focus and concentration is something that's near and dear to my heart. Not only is it one of my 7 pillars of mental performance that I teach, but it is also something I have been doing for, I can say probably since I was less than 10 years old, being that I was recently diagnosed with ADHD and combined type ADHD and a multiple symptom reading disorder. I was recently diagnosed with that, and that was probably 4 or 5 months ago. But I've had this issue ever since, like I said, before I was 10 years old. And I've had to focus and concentrate extra harder than everybody else just to keep up with everybody else. And so that's something near and dear to my heart with focus and concentration. Not only did I study it as a career move, but it's something I lived through and have to overcome all the time. In fact, a lot of people say that they suffer with ADHD or suffer with a reading disorder. I don't suffer with the ADHD or a reading disorder. I like to say I overcome ADHD. I overcome a reading disorder. Being that I have those disorders, I overcome them every day. I don't suffer. I overcome them every day. Here's some people that actually do the same thing. They overcome, or they are still overcoming, and they are highly successful. Justin Timberlake suffers from ADHD. Damon John from Shark Tank, he suffers from ADHD. Actor Jim Carrey, also ADHD sufferer. They overcome. Who else has been diagnosed with ADHD? Woody Harrelson has been diagnosed. One of the recent stars that has been in a lot of hit movies, Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum has been diagnosed with ADHD. Justin Bieber. These are just a few of the celebrities that have been diagnosed with ADHD, but they did not choose to suffer from that. They overcame that by having a deeper focus and concentration. Now, there are a lot of athletes that have also done the same thing. Here are a few. One of the most decorated U.S. Olympians in the history of the sport, Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps has been diagnosed with ADHD. He has ADHD. Simone Biles, awesome gymnast, outstanding gymnast. She has been diagnosed with it. Hall of Fame quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Terry Bradshaw, ADHD. One that is kind of obvious, Ron Artest. Several teams. Last I can remember was the Lakers that he before he retired. Ron Artest, ADHD. And speaking of the basketball aspect, here's some facts or some statistics I pulled from Success Magazine. Now, Success Magazine says that NBA players that are highly focused, they make 90% of their free throws. And those that are not highly focused or they don't practice focus, they make 50% of their free throws. Now, this has come straight from Success Magazine. Also, Success Magazines, they give 4 steps to master your focus. And when I read these steps, I got really excited because these are some of the things I've always done. I've already done. I've been doing them since before I was 10 years old. And not only that, I teach them right now. And my coaching clients, I coach them with these steps. So let me give you these 4 steps to master your focus from Success Magazine. Number 1, become aware of the need to improve your focus. You have to become aware of the need. You have to know that that's what you want or that's what you need. It's not a haphazard event. It's something that you are fixed on. You put it in your mind and say, hey, this is what's supposed to happen. Now, number 2, make a conscious decision to invest time and energy towards your improvement. You can't just say, okay, I'm going to do it later. I'll do it then. I'll do it now, whatever. Nah, you have to make a conscious effort and a conscious decision to put in the energy, the time, and the effort to improve your focus. It takes work, people. It's a process. Number 3, practice and train your mind to concentrate. That's something I've been doing, especially with the reading disorder of about 9 symptoms that I've displayed from a reading disorder perspective. I've been reading an Oxford Essential Dictionary of Difficult Words. I've been going through that book like crazy, force setting my mind to accept that level of reading comprehension. Not only that, I've been doing the same with Black's Law Dictionary. So those are 2 of the non-medicinal ways, but I have so many more that I use and so many more that I do to practice that. Number 4, implement your new strategies that you use and make them a routine. Don't just make them a routine, but make it a lifestyle. You do that by taking it so far. It takes 21 days of repeated practice to make something a habit. It takes 90 days of repeated practice to make something a lifestyle. So when you get these, if you have focus issues, make the practice a lifestyle. It'll get you through anything you're working with. My entrepreneurs, my executives, my career athletes, my organizational leaders, my professional entertainers, it's there. The information is there. I coach it. I teach it. I'm not just, like I said, I'm not just a mental performance coach. I'm your mental performance coach. Reach out to me, inbox me, let me know, and I can gladly get you to where you want to be. And that's all I have. So as I wrap up, because Instagram will cut me off at 10 minutes, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jay Hollingshed. Also, like, share, promote this video amongst your friends. Be well, stay blessed, and through love, be a blessing. God bless.